So speaking of college, I guess we can that was a good segue um, as far as colleges. What do you guys feel about some of these high schoolers going straight to the G League instead of going to college? Uh, how do you guys feel about that?
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I kind of feel like um, for a lot of these kids, you know what I'm saying, they got to provide for their families. And out the gate, they don't see college as a way. They see college as an opportunity to lose their chance because a lot of kids go to school and get a lot of good hoopers go to college and get lost in the fray. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So if you got the talent and somebody looking at you and they saying, "Hey, come on up to the G League, we'll give you this money over to college," you got a pretty good chance of, you know what I'm saying? One, you're going to make the money, and two, you already being looked at by the NBA. So if you still can perform at a high level, then you got an opportunity to go straight in there. Yeah, you might lack some training or coaching and additional eyes on you in college, but at the same time, it's a lot of stress and pressure put on college students, man. And I know it's a lot of bullshit around college athletes, you know what I'm saying? They don't, aren't held to the same educational standard as other ones, but there's still a whole lot of shit that they deal with. You know, these young girls, you know what I'm saying, trying to take advantage of them because they basketball players and stuff like that. Just if you can avoid all of that shit and go get your money.
But guess what? This is my whole thing, and I'm not I'm on the fence with this. But if I'm already in the league with making 500,000, I ain't had that real coach, that college coach, to tell me, "Hey man, don't fuck with these chicks right here." Now I'm up in here in the league already making this money. I done knocked up 2 chicks and these chilling circuits. I'm just saying, these chilling circuits.
True.
And then I'm
But
up here
E,
hooping. Now I
but
gotta
E,
take care of these kids and shit like that.
but
Man,
E, that not to cut you off, E, but as far as the women goes, it ain't no easier in college, bro.
It's worse
Ain't
shit.
that ain't none but it's
Dog,
worse. Ain't none but
dog.
women. It's none but horny women and horny men in college. So
but
even if
guess
you are
what?
broke,
They can't
broke
get
or
no
not,
fucking money out. They can't get no money out you in college. That
but you
first year in
but
the
but
league, you
but
already
but by the time you get to the league though, you already got 3 kids.
Yeah,
no
so
man.
you run into the same situation.
Exactly.
The same situations that you mentioned about how like a dude could have like a pitfall of like knocking up like a couple chicks here and there. I mean, niggas at Burger King do the same shit. So I want to equate that with just like a college player or a G League player. I mean, if you're out there being loose with your dick, that's
Yeah,
gonna
you gonna
happen.
make the same mistake.
It's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
I
But
just see it like with so much talent. What is it, like 4% of college students going to the NBA? It's a real low number. I don't know
it's
what I'm
very
saying.
low. It's very low. Yeah.
So I mean, if you come out of high school, that means you got a 4% chance of going to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And the time you spend in there, it's a lot of talent that went into college and didn't make it out, got injured. You know what I'm saying? Did some dumb shit, went to jail. You know
Same
what I'm
people,
saying?
but it's for every Kevin Garnett and Jermaine O'Neal, it's nigga Kobe Bryant is niggas that came right out of high school and ain't do shit.
Yeah,
I
but
Sebastian
I mean,
mean,
Hill.
I think
you got a better chance with that $100,000 in your pocket than you do fucking it up in college and owing somebody
I
$100,000.
mean, I
But
think
they was scholarships,
but I
you know, they
think
smooth
but
sailing.
but I think the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryant and the world was trailblazers. Even Kevin Garnett, like you said, they were trailblazers. It was kind of shown upon back then, you know. Uh, but I think 2020, it doesn't really seem too far fetched nowadays to go
I mean,
straight from the high school to the pros.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's still hard to like go straight to the pros from high school because even when Kobe went in, he really wasn't ready for the pro game. I mean, it took him like 3 or 4 years in order for him to fully blossom. LeBron, he came in killing right away. Dwight Howard took him a couple years.
Yeah,
Who
but in them
else?
couple of years, how
Tracy,
many
It took
millions of dollars
Jermaine a
did they
couple
make?
of years.
what's up?
In them couple of years, how many millions of dollars did they make though?
I mean,
Regardless of their skill level.
that's the trade off. I mean, I'm good with it, but I'm just saying, like, as far as for me, I'm kind of like on the fence because in the G League, if this is going to be like the new normal and like players coming in and like getting money, then the NBA needs to work harder at like promoting these mainstream tournaments like they do for the March Madness for the
but
G League.
They
but you
just
guys
need to
also
pick from the G League during the draft
but you guys
in,
but you
in
guys
school,
also
college, or
Yeah.
but you
have
got
50-50.
but you guys also have to remember, man. And I think we're forgetting this part too. The NCAA are crooks, man.
Oh hell yeah.
They
Period.
crooks, but
Richest
right.
industry in
And
the world down there.
my thing is, I think more kids would consider college if NCAA wasn't so hypocrite. They weren't so.
If they paid you a little something.
But even not even that though. E. It's like if I give my nephew $100 because he at college because he broke, oh, that's a violation.
Right, I should get in trouble for that. Right.
Or I take you if I take you to get something to eat because my nephew he hungry and I got money, I take him to get something to eat. Oh, that's a violation. It's like, come on, man, you can't get these kids are not it's like it's one thing to make money, but it's one thing to live life. It's almost it's the NCAA sometimes they exploit these kids, but then they also want to control them at the same time.
Control ass, but you making millions of dollars off these shorties. So I understand.
They manipulating it.
I'm on the fence with it, man.
Man,
Yeah,
look,
'cause
they go ahead, Rod.
My thing
sorry.
is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get my thought out real quick. And people say, well, you're getting a free education. But think about it for a second. And I think the gentleman that went to the G League recently, he can still go back to school and still get his degree. At the same time, he also making money too.
He's going online to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's going online.
All this, you getting a free education, that's bullshit. I call bullshit. Because
Yeah.
I honestly, like, I'm on the fence with it, right? Because yes, it's a free education. It's still a monetary value to that. So if you're going to college for like 1 year, you're still going to get that exposure. I mean, if you put like a dollar amount to it, I mean, they're still benefiting it from that aspect. But at the same time, I mean, I can understand why they want to go to the G League and get that money up front, but they won't have the exposure in the G League as if they will be in an NCAA tournament.
Right.
So it's pros and cons to both of them. So, you know,
I just feel like it's more. I just feel like it's more cons and pros in college nowadays. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
at least if you go pro, you have a Kevin Garnett or you have a veteran that's probably been where you at that point in time to kind of tell you, okay, man, here's the pitfalls. You know, you about to start making this money. Here's the pitfalls that you now look up for. You know, so I feel like it's more pros going to the pros and making money early than going to college and have to make life decisions because you can't feed yourself or you can't take care of your or you can take care of your shorty.
If the G League start getting blue chip coaches like they have in college, then that's gonna be a game changer as well.
And speaking of coaches,
words out my mouth though, and let me say this: like I said,
making $2 million.
But I'm saying being on the fence, you got a coach though in the G League. He trying to keep his job. Even in the G League, he trying to keep his job. Yeah, you got talent. I'm gonna have you playing these. You don't forget these high school kids playing against grown ass men. Some of them can do it. Like I say, some you got. If it's 4% gonna make it to the league, nigga, trust me. Only 1 or 2% gonna come in and kill like LeBron a rookie year, sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you playing grown ass men. You might not even get no tick because right now you might have the talent, but I gotta keep my job to stay with, like I said, with these bootleg teams for the G League. And like I said, it's not no real exposure. Whereas if I'm playing for
Coach K,
Calipari,
yeah, I'm
getting that motherfucking pub. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the pub. I'm in the tournaments and shit like that. And it's like I'm still playing against people somewhat in my age bracket that I'm building up to get better to make it to that NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, E.
Let me ask you this though. The thing is, to me, with the whole college basketball, we already know how much money these NCAA schools are making from these kids. So when you say it's a free education, it's not. Their ass is playing basketball to go to school. You know what I'm saying? That's the trade-off. Number one. Number two, they making all this money. The price for school ain't going down for everybody else. So everybody else going to school, and even if they decide to pay these kids who playing basketball, now you got 99% of the staff that got to pay, you know what I'm saying, pay for school, aside from those who getting other educational scholarships, people who got to pay for school because they can't play basketball. So that's not really even fair. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, the G League should be the pool that they're taking NBA players from primarily. Or they need to come up with a balance where half the draft comes from the college and half the draft comes out of the G League.
But let me say this. Y'all say that, but the G League been around for a long time, y'all.
Yeah, it's just being wasted.
Some of these athletes in the G League will never make it to the NBA. Y'all do know that, right?
Yeah, but we already know 96% of these college students ain't gonna make it.
But you're right. 10% of them probably not gonna make it to the league, but they making 50 grand or so, whatever. At least they making money. They making a lot more money.
And they not being taken advantage of.
They make a lot more money.
Advantage of these college students.
Exactly. At least they making money. It might not be millions of dollars, but at least they're making.
At least they get some cash as soon as they can do, and then they still do something like.
You walking around with the precedents that you going to the NBA. You got all these people on your dick jocking you, and you ain't got a motherfucking dime in your pocket.
Yeah.
Let me just face it. Let's just face it, fellas. Zion didn't have to go to college. Zion didn't need to go to school.
That's one person in that draft though. Everybody else, I feel like should have went.
I think that was the NBA convincing them. It's some under the table shit going on. It's back behind. They want to keep, you know what I'm saying, students going to college. If all of a sudden all of the students stop going to college and go to the G League, college is going to lose tons of money. So, of course, they're going to have conversations with the NBA to make sure students are still going there.
Yeah. And plus, those other sports at those schools are going to suffer as well because college basketball, college football is funding, women's sports because of Title IX, because everybody got to get a slice of the pie because all this money that's generated. So, college is going to put up a big fight to keep the status quo.
Yeah.
So.
But then they gonna have to stop paying. Then I think, like they said, at least give them something, man.
If they allow them to make money off their likeness, then that's a step in the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
Now I don't know. The thing is, it becomes unfair because you have
life is not fair, man.
I know life is not fair, but in college, when you go into college, you know what I'm saying, you get a scholarship for playing basketball. Okay. Technically, it's free college. You go to college, you play basketball for free. Meanwhile, you in class right next to somebody who family spent their whole life savings for them to sit next to you in class, and they're 900 times smarter than you. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. It's not.
It's what market that you're going to be in that's just generate all the money. They're in a market that's going to generate billions of dollars every year. So that's why.
But those schools are still producing the smartest students, though.
That's fine, but nothing's going to be fair, though.
Yeah, college should be free for everybody. That's what I'm saying.
Also, okay, all right.
Because to me, the NCAA, these big colleges, one season of basketball is paying everybody tuition. They make that much money. Why is everybody else paying to go to school? They can afford to pay for all of them kids to go to school.
But you're taking money out of the executives' pockets by doing that.
Fuck them executives. They've been making money for how many years? They've been making money for how many years?
I understand what you're saying, but that should never fucking happen.
Bullshit.
But that's the thing. See, that's the thing, though, E. You saying it never happened. It's already starting to happen. I'm pretty sure the G League is going to – it's the dominoes always starting to fall. At some point, the NCAA gonna have to overhaul the whole program.
Yeah,
and I think is maybe college basketball. If a lot of these star students or athletes go straight to the pros, college basketball will still be around. It may be more competitive end of the day, or it may be watered down. Who knows? But
because
that's not their fault.
All it would take is for the G League to play on a different schedule than the NBA. And for them to get media attention.
Yeah.
And that would be the end of the NCAA basketball.
While the NBA season going on.
Think about it.
What'd you say?
Going on while the NBA season
That's
going on.
why I said it need to go on the opposite of the NBA schedule.
But think about it, fellas. If Zion Williams would have went to a G League, he would have whoever team he would have went to, they would have all type of publicity. Easy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it don't take that one breakout star to bring that attention to the G League.
Okay, so who the kid? What's the kid named? Jalen.
Yeah,
Jalen
Green. Yeah.
So are we all gonna watch the G League games because of him now?
They don't have media access like that.
But that's what I'm
gonna watch him.
What I'm saying, are we all finna watch the G League for this kid right now?
I bet y'all know who will be watching him.
I'm not.
The NBA.
Nah, yeah, the NBA. But guess what? NBA gonna watch that North Carolina and Duke game too, and it's gonna be more motherfuckers at that game.
But if they don't have any one and done players,
you're not. You gonna watch the G League?
I only watch. Every
time Jalen play, you better give me.
Listen, I'm not about to fucking. I'm not about to fucking play. I'm not gonna say about to play this game with you, man. I only watched Duke last year because of Zion Williams. Period. I'm sorry.
But everybody else watch college basketball.
But
listen. People watch basketball 1 month out the year. March Madness. And that's it.
And guess what? That's when you pick all your stars.
And that's when they make $1 billion.
So
basically, you saying that these kids going to school
when you get off. That's when you blow up. You blow up in the tournament. Like Mr. was saying earlier, the G League ain't got no tournament, nothing that big.
Eric, not everybody going to be as Zion Williams. Look at Ja Morant. I just saw an interview with Ja Morant. Ja Morant wasn't heavily recruited coming into college. He made his.
Right. What he do though? But what he do?
He made his money.
He killed in college.
He killed in college.
Right. So all I'm saying is, listen, hold on. All I'm saying is, like, for every Zion Williams to go to the league, you got Ja Morant that's in the cut. That's going to go to school, make his money. People are going to pay attention to him, and he's still going to make his money in the pros. So it go both ways. So nobody's getting hurt at the end of the day.
But that's what I'm saying. You said it go both ways. That's what I'm telling you. I'm on the fence because it can go good with the G League. It can go good with the college. Y'all shooting college down like it's fucked up now.
Y'all putting all y'all eggs in the G League right now.
Right. I'm saying I'm on the fence. Listen, you just said it though. But you just said the G League.
But I'm saying the G League is the G League. You still got overseas. You can go to China. You can go to China and play basketball.
I think what Mark is trying to say is that if the attention is given to the G League, then you expand in basketball in general. You expanding the NBA market. College basketball is 1 month a year.
Listen.
Give me 2 minutes to rant. Give me 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
But you said it's going to expand. The G League y'all talking like the G League been only here 2 years.
It was the D League at first. Then they changed to G League.
Yeah, see, they moving up.
Wait.
No, that was for Brandon.
John Stockton was in a G League. Anthony Mason was in a G League. So, nigga, you talking about it's gonna expand? They know the motherfuckers there. They know the people overseas. They know the people over in the G League.
The NBA
they know who the people are. So y'all talking like it's some brand new shit. Oh, the G League. They been knew that. But you still get some people.
They've been around.
No, it ain't about that though.
But what I'm saying though, I'm saying the G League specifically because why go to China? Why go overseas when you can just go in your own backyard, play basketball, build your game up, and then you go right to the league? That's why I say the G League has an advantage, say, over China of going overseas.
Well, hold on, E, before you.
I'm gonna get a percentage of how many G League players make it to the NBA. I'm gonna get a percentage.
Probably, yeah, go ahead, look that up. Let me say this, Marcus, because I'm on the piggyback off what you're saying.
Hold on. Let me finish my thought real quick. Yeah, you're right. The G League been around for a minute, but the business side of it is starting to change. It wasn't always the league, the place to go. Right. So as the business side to change, you always starting to see that the G League is becoming more and more prominent as they go on. So yeah, you're right, E. It's been around forever, but the model is starting to change a little bit. That's what I mean by say now is a good time to invest in that, because a lot of kids can't afford to go. Like, why would you go to China and you can't speak no English, but you can go to Oklahoma and play a league and make money? Why would you do that?
This what I'm saying. This what I'm saying by expanding the NBA, the NBA's footprint, NBA's profile. That's why I'm saying the NCAA has to have some type of leverage over the NBA, that they're not marketing the G League, because it doesn't make sense that they have the seasons running parallel when you know you're gonna watch the NBA and you're not gonna watch the G League. That doesn't make sense.
I think it's
So
gonna change.
if they shift that where, you know, during baseball season, where some people don't like baseball at all, you know what I'm saying? There's the G League to watch. You got a new talent coming right out of high school going to the G League. People will start to watch the G League. It will become more prominent. There's still going to be thousands of kids that go to college, and, you know, March Madness is still going to do its thing. But if there's a lane for the G League, they'll get more attention than women's basketball. So now you got another pathway for, you know, young people to get into professional sports. They can come out of high school, you know what I'm saying, go for the money. Whether they making it to the NBA or not, they now have money where they can pay for college, as opposed to going to college and being broke for 1 month or 1 month out of 4 years where they had a chance to shine, when every year it's another cold ass basketball player coming out of high school going to that college. Their chances are so slim to none. There needs to be a bigger NBA footprint so that more kids can get into the sport and get, you know what I'm saying, and get that money. Just like you got, you know, you got Toyota and you got Lexus, G League, NBA. There's still people still gonna buy Toyotas. You know what I'm saying? It's enough money to go around.
I got a
if
question.
they open it up to where the you know, there's a pool, a draft pool from the NCAA and from the G League.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a better thing for the NBA. But I think, like I said, the NCAA got something going on that's prohibiting them from making significant changes like that. And
Hey, fellas, let's wrap this up in about 5 minutes.
Jumping the road with you on
question-
that switch to season shit, Phil. If the G League had their own season, I think that'll get them some exposure. I like that.
Because we want to see basketball all year. We do.
Yeah, we do.
So, listen to the fans out there. You know, is the NCAA as we know it over, or is it evolving? Which one is it? So, if y'all got comments or y'all got answers, put in the comments. Let us know how you guys feel about that. You know, I personally feel that the NCAA model as we know it is over.
If they lose one and done players to the G League, then it's pretty much game over for them, because those high profile coaches are going to leave college basketball because ain't nobody gonna be watching it. If they switch over to the G League, then I mean that's it right there. Imagine Tom Izzo, Coach K, go to the G League.
But in a
well, actually, they probably rather go to the NBA than like
what
go to the G League.
But that's what I'm saying.
But if you lose them to college,
but I'm glad you mentioned that, Rob, about the coaches. Why is Calipari making $10 million a year?
For one, he is a good coach. He is a good coach. He is a good coach.
Really? Is he really?
Yeah, he a good coach.
Wait, he not a good coach?
I mean,
he not a good coach.
What
it's not about coaching. It's your ability to recruit the best players too.
He recruit the best players. And you got five-star players, and you get them to play together.
Hey, Marcus. Derrick Rose could have went to any college he wanted. He went to Memphis. Come on, man.
And Zion could have went to any college too, but he went to Duke, right?
Yeah, of course. They are the pristine program in college basketball.
It ain't about the coach. It's about the prestige. He went to Duke because he know he's gonna get that pub. Period.
What? Derrick made Memphis the pub.
They go hand in hand. Coach K and Duke go hand in hand.
Exactly.
Okay. Still though, is it worth $10 million a year?
Yeah,
he's still getting his money.
He can't even buy his students, his teammates, Dunkin' Donuts.
Thank you.
No, it's
Thank
not.
you, Phil. Thank you. Thank you, Phil.
Can't even get socks from fucking Coach.
That's small potatoes, y'all.
Thank you.
They all get paid on the table anyway.
For $10 million.
They all get paid under the table.
Right. For $10 million, he can buy his whole team probably a car, a house, food. Why do a college coach need that much money to coach?
Because the market dictated that.
And so,
that's the thing.
So you don't think Calipari give a fuck about them kids?
And the market dictates. So
he loves them so much.
You think Calipari care about his kids that he draft?
And the market dictate the kids being broken poor, but the coach making $10 million a year.
Man. You know why people go to Calipari? Because Calipari said he tell all his students, all his recruits one thing: I'm gonna get you to the NBA.
Well, it's a whole lot of students he let down.
No, it ain't. Hey, his ratio higher than lower. Trust me. his players go to the NBA.
Yeah.
But with
12
that
a
being
year.
said, with that being said, I'm in this. With that being said, though, if you can get to the league without going to college, you go straight to the G League and make that money, and then make more money. I have no need for Kentucky. I have no need for Duke. I have no need for North Carolina. I'm gonna make 50 grand in this
That's
case to Jalen Green, or I'm gonna make $500,000 off top to play in the G League. And if I'm good and if I'm successful, I'm going to the league to make that $5 million a year, $20 million
Okay,
a year.
and I know we gotta go, y'all, but is that G League coach that's coaching you? Is he better than Coach K or Calipari?
You just put my whole point. You just proved my whole
But
point.
is that G League coach better than Coach K and Calipari?
In some cases, he may be.
Get the fuck out of here.
But
He
he
ain't
ain't
be
making
in
$2
the
million a
NBA.
year.
Hey, Nelly.
Hey,
Can you
they're
name
not
one
trying to
D-League
get a
coach right
D-League
now?
coach in the NBA.
Name
They trying
one
to get
D-League
Calipari
coach.
to coach in the NBA.
Name
I
one
can't.
D-League coach.
But that
Name a
doesn't mean
D-League
I
coach.
can't.
Okay,
I can't. But that
all
doesn't. But that doesn't mean.
But you
But that
can't.
doesn't mean. But that doesn't mean that
You can't
he's not
name
making
him,
an
can't-
impact. That doesn't mean he's not making an impact.
I'm
You
saying,
can't throw that out there.
I'm saying, but y'all are
G
G
League
League
don't get no
experts right
attention.
now. Y'all G League
Y'all
experts.
making me mad, man.
The
Y'all
thing
making
is,
me mad.
if Jalen going to the G League, people are gonna be paying attention to Jalen, regardless
Okay,
of what.
y'all,
what they get
no,
from the
y'all pay attention and y'all let me know what he do every time.
He gonna
Right.
be in the NBA in the year though.
Well, let me know the year that he wasn't, and when he was in the G League, let me know what he was doing.
And that year he in the G League, he made $100,000 and went to the NBA the next year and got a bigger contract because he already proved
Hey,
he
he
can play
gonna
with
be
a league
he
player.
gonna be
Just
he
tell
gonna be
me when
driving
he
around.
gets in
He
the
gonna be
NBA.
driving around in a Range Rover.
Past
about a year from
past
LeBron was riding around in the
past
hump.
Duke.
In high school.
LeBron was riding around in the hump. Reggie Bush had 3 Lexuses out there.
Hey, and that's why.
They get
and
paid
let's
under
keep it
the
100.
table,
Play-
man.
Players
keep it
got
100.
their
Let's keep it
parents'
100, y'all.
houses in
Let's
college.
just keep it.
That
Let's
be
keep it
dope
100.
dealers investing
Let's keep it
money in
100.
them.
Let's just keep it 100. Hey, let's keep it 100, fellas. Let's keep it 100. LeBron couldn't go to college. That nigga was riding around in Hummers in his high school, so he was already illegal. He couldn't go to. He couldn't go.
Right,
to
he
college.
was illegal. And guess what? There's other players that's out there illegal that make the team too. Marcus Camby had to get in trouble for a fucking herringbone, G. They get paid under the table.
That was drug money.
You got you got Uncle Luke in Miami. He's a big booster for the whole college football circuit down there.
for the whole youth.
Right, exactly.
Nigga, they got boosters. They get money.
Right. They go get that
Y'all
money,
know
man.
they're poor. They not. Hey, if that nigga going to the NBA, he got money in his account.
He's been financed since high school already.
Thank you.
Trust me.
So go to that
Select group of
university.
dick riders.
What?
I'm done.
That ain't dick ride. I'm still trying to get a G League coach. Oh, the G League coach better than Coach K. Then won't you have that G League coach coach Team USA?
All right.
Hey,
Let the next
Phil.
5 top
Phil.
high school players go to the G League. It's gonna change the scenario.
Yeah, they just arguing with E like arguing with him that New England sucks. We ain't gonna win the conversation.
No, he already admitted if they move the season that the G League could get more attention.
G League, I said they could, right, but he talking about, man, the coaches in the G League better than Coach K and Calipari.
We don't know if they are not because we
I
don't
didn't say
watch
that.
the
I
game.
didn't say
Get the
that.
fuck out of here.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You,
I said
You
they
applied
had
it.
more
I wish you could rewind the shit right now and like, he's like, yeah, coach is better than Coach K. Yeah.
No, listen.
Hey, this episode we'll be posted in like 3 hours, so
Put that shit
I'm
up.
sorry. You get somebody a mic, and they know it all, huh?
They know it all. You still talking about the G League. The G League.
yeah,
Hey.
let's put a bow on this, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, honestly,
I gotta get out of here with my wife anyway. I'm mad.
hey, y'all, I had so much fun this episode, man. Y'all had me cracking up. But yeah, our listeners and viewers, please subscribe, like, and comment on the video. This is a close to episode 7, and we'll see y'all around. Stay safe out there in this quarantine, and I'll see y'all later.
Stay
Man,
out
happy
in the house.
420, man. Happy 420.
Peace out.
Happy
Hey,
420
E,
tomorrow.
we gotta get up for 420, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get up with y'all niggas too.
Nigga, the edible just hit me about 10 minutes ago, nigga. All right, fellas, man.
Don't do
All right, y'all.
drugs.
Take it easy.
Y'all.
One.
All right,
Peace
later.
out.